into the battle of the late breakers, and Elite Risk gets it. Oh, what a move by Elo. That is not a place you overtake. Oh, he's side by side of him. They're going to go around the outside now to Pissy.
Gets to the outside, around the outside of turn one, and he does indeed take the lead.
Hello and good evening everyone, welcome back to 7th Gear Racing. This is round 11 in Miami. I finally got the graphic working. For some reason it didn't want to work, but now it is. About 5-6 minutes into Q1 currently. Let's have a look at the track we are racing at tonight then. Miami, 19 turns, 3.3 miles around here with 2 DRS zones. Previous winners there, Benster and Dan back in season 8. Not many visits to this track, with it being fairly near the last few games. Action zones turn 11, 13 after that DRS straight. Continue into the corners just before the chicane, and then obviously the DRS following that down into the final couple of turns with a big DRS straight down the back there. But let's go to Q1 because we are well underway, and as you can see we have some wet weather conditions. Just into weather at the minute. It's currently tied up who tops session so far. Only one driver going out in Q1 with 16 on the grid. Boy has made a mistake here. Rossi in the Ferrari goes fastest. So it looks like the track has, or the rain has sort of slowed down since the start of the session, so we might see some quicker times coming in, or it may stay wet throughout the quali. Tyler locking up those rears in the Alpine. Looks like he'll go faster here though, 37.2. Top session by about 8/10. Maybe the track is getting a bit quicker as session goes on. Glugel up to second in the Red Bull. Dolphin to the line now. Should improve on a 41. He does, goes P9 and Piers, Fusion Gamer, sorry. Just behind him goes P3 at 37.7, toe so 40.4. Then he Define yet to come out of the pits, says Big Boy now starting another lap after making that mistake on his first run. So I don't know what the race weather is going to be, so I don't know if the guys have got wet setups on or dry setups. But Big Boy through his first sector, you can already see he is sliding about everywhere. Struggling to get the traction down as well. No use of the battery, so I don't know if he's actually on a proper lap here or maybe forgot to turn it on. Or maybe just getting a few warm-up laps in, so maybe the track will improve. Which it does seem like it is, with the times tumbling down to 36 now. Start the session with 140s, and now we're down to 36. Yeah, it just looks like Bay Boy is doing a couple of warm-up laps, maybe. Look at that, 37.1, and he didn't even use any battery. Now he's put the hot lap on, but he's started the lap right behind a Sauber, which is Dolphin. And I think he is also on a lap. And you can see they were sliding all over the place again. Sector 1. Yeah, definitely lighter rain than it was when we first loaded in. So it could all be about timing here, but it will just be the one driver leaving us in Q1. I think it's just those two on a lap currently, so we'll sort of stay on board, see what's going on. See Dolphin a bit slower than Bay Boy, but Bay Boy did start his lap right behind. So Dolphin doesn't really need to go out of the way here. There's some racing in qualifier here. Fusion now top session into the 35s, and Big Boy goes down the inside, makes the move in qualifying. And he did improve as well, up to second place despite being behind Dolphin that whole entire lap. So yeah, definitely track is improving. fine, so he's waiting to the end, and I assume Lenny will be doing the same. Especially if the track is drying up. There's no point risking a DNF. As soon as there's one DNF, that means everybody else will be through. Deathwing up to second place. And one into the 35s. But no Benster tonight, he's on holiday. So we'll give someone else a chance to win the race. Well, there's no strong favourite tonight, let's say. I think Zeno's given up on the game, so that pretty much confirms Benson as the champion. So we'll have a look at the standings after this session. On board with the Mercedes of Fitzin, he's 3 seconds faster than his previous best through sector 2. And there you go, Piers now on top of the session, almost into the 34s, which you might see Fitzy do here. Which we do, 34.44, and then Kay Gorniak just behind in the Red Bull breaks into the 33s, so it's going to be an interesting end of the session, I think. Time's improving. Shame there's only one driver going out, because it would be very interesting if we had a full grid. We did have 19 cars on the grid about an hour ago, and then a few backed out. Stingers here on the lap, the other Mercedes this evening. He's finished 10th 4 times in a row in the race. Consistency there. Didn't race last week in Australia, as Baby Boy almost goes into the 32s. 33.0 for Baby Boy. So he's at P4. I said with the track improving, you don't know what time is safe, so people improving by seconds. Lenny and Defy now out for their one and only run. Unless they got some for fuel for another one. If I get time, I don't quite see the time. There's a yellow flag. I think there's about a minute and a half left. Who's on a lap? Or who's next across the line? It is one of the Ferraris. It's Lenny first. Gets himself up to P8, so could be safe. Do not know. The other Ferrari, Rossi, goes up to P5. There's 2 Alpines down to P11, 12 will top the session early on. Shows how much the track has improved. Here is Aros. He was at the bottom of the leaderboard. Now he's up to 7th, and currently safe. So that's just Define, not set a lap yet. Glugel in the Red Bull, hoped he improves. He's got an Alpine all over the back of him currently. That is Define up to P3 then. So Glugel is the driver going out at a minute, and Alpine behind us. The time has now ticked over, so it's Alpine making a move down the inside. This is going to hamper Glugel. Bit of racing qualifying, not what you want, and DRS is enabled right at the end of the session. So it's down ball Glugel because he is the driver currently going out. Dolphin is currently one at risk. Was that Tyler just there? It was Tyler. Glugel was improving by 2 seconds. Despite that little battle in sector 2. Oh, he's just gone drop down to neutral. That's going to cost him a few tenths. Russell top session late on. Can Glugel get out? He can. So Dolphin needs to improve here to push Fusion Gamer out, but he can't because he's invalidated. So Dolphin is out of the session. And Fusion Gamer survives just about. And Dolphin will be starting at the back of the grid. Rossi top session of 32.5 as the rain is coming to a stop. There we go there for our Ferrari top session with Rossi, Tyler Kagorniak, Baby Boy, Louis Fitz, Piers, Defy, Deathwing, Stingers, Aros, Glugel, Toe, Lenny, Fusion Gamer make it through. Despite being 3 seconds off the pace, some of these guys at the back here are through. Dolphin invalidated his final lap. And it's the only driver leaving us in Q1. Going in on to Q2, looks like it's dried up. So we'll definitely see some quicker times. Let's have a look at standings then. Well, we have a minute or two for drivers to come out. Or is that not working either? Oh, there we go. Eventually works. So yeah, Betts in the lead by 117 points over Zeno, who was given up at the seams. The battle for third, Defiant versus Dolphin, separated by 3 points there. Big Boy fifth. He's in the Haas tonight racing. SB missing, and then we have Tyler and Louis also close. Other than Betts out in front, it's quite close in the table. Right. On go the dry tyres. Appears out on a set of mediums for some reason. Also We have Define and Fusion also on the Inters, probably just saving their stuffs for next session and the race. Who is out first? It's Define on the Inters. So you have RB, Define on Deathwing. First to set a proper lap on the sauce. Define, I'm going to move out of the way. Doesn't look like it. Does eventually, but not ideal for Deathwing that. Deathwing to alignment, it's in the 27.4 start things off. That's teammate this evening, 27.7 for Aros. Fusion Gamer, not a good lap there, Lenny. 28.3 for him in the Ferrari. A Fusion Gamer on the Inters, of course. Pierce going fastest, and he's on the set of mediums. Fitz is off track there on a set of Inters, just about gets out of the way of Tyler, but he's not on a lap anyway. Okay, Gordiak. Second place for him, 27.3. Is Toe in the McLaren. Did very well last week around Australia, but unfortunately got too many penalties. P7 for him. Just behind Lenny. Don't know what watching Fitz, he's on a set of Inters. Google. Set of mediums also saving tyres it seems. From there clip the inside wall there. P6 on these mediums for Glugel. Obviously looking like he's on a fast one here. A little bit deep into turn 17 there. There goes P2. Behind Pierce, who's still top of the session despite being on a set of mediums. Baby boy in the Haas. Where can he put that Haas? Looking good. P9 for Baby Boy. Just Define and Stingers that put a lap in, who are now out on track. On board with Louis in the Alpines, currently P3, and Rossi has crashed out in sector 3 there. We're going to see his... no, it just disappears. So it looks like he did it maybe under traction into the wall potentially just before the chicane. 27.1 for Rossi. Don't think that's going to be good enough to get into the next session. So looks like Rossi will be out of Q2, the first one. Define just starting his lap. Louis did top session at 26.8 in the Alpine while that happened. Who was that? I think that was Stingers climbing the order. Up to P5. Whoa, mistake there from Define. He's got wing damage into the wall, I think. Avoids damage by the seams of it, looks of things. No more deployment left. Comes to the line, he is going to complete his lap. It's going to be a 28.7, which is not good enough currently. So everyone's on a lap now. A few gamers still on his interlap, so I don't know if this is his first outing out since then. And the sunshine comes through. And he goes wide on the entry to the long deer straight and is invalidated. So we've got 5 minutes left of this session. No Baby Boys on another lap. I think that's the only driver on the lap potentially. No, he's not using any. 3 seconds down. So no one lap. Fits in to start a new lap. He is currently P14, 29.8. Sure he can improve on this. Right, let's see if he's up. And he crosses the sector 3 line, which I don't even know where that is because I can't see on the... Well, he's invalidated anyway. Didn't even see where he invalidated. He was nearly 3 seconds up on his time. There's the sector 3 line. Just on the exit of that corner, there's Fusion Gamer on another lap then. Will probably be his last of this session, so he's got to make it count. It is a 26.9 up to P2, and that should be good enough to get him through to the pole position shootout, whilst he's still hanging on to that P10. Oh, hang on a minute, because he's he's done a 27.1, so he would have been P3. But it's down P10, so I don't know if yes, I think Rossi will go through, but there'll be 9 cars in the session. Oh, I can't remember how it works. Yeah, I think that's how it works. So Rossi will go through, but he won't take part in Q3. Someone want to correct me on that? I don't know. Hasn't happened for a while. Here's Lenny being closely followed by a Red Bull. He gets out of the way of. And that was Glugel. We've got some more traffic up ahead. Yes, that'll be the top 9. And Rossi going through. Luke will have second up here. And something's happened because he is slowing right down. Is he gonna really... I don't know. Why has he done that? Oh, and he's crashed into... What happened there? He was half a second up on the straight and then abandoned the lap. Very odd. Anyway, 5 seconds left of the session to find next the line. Kegoniak already up there in P4. And we'll go up to P2. Session Fitz currently down P15, and he is going out of Q2 as he's doing donuts. Game that is done. Piers. I'm trying to see who else. Baby Boy is getting himself. It's looking good. He looks like he's going to knock Glugel out of the session. Piers goes up to P4. No, sorry, that's someone else. I think that was Tyler going up to P5, and that does knock Glugel out of the session. P6 for Baby Boy. Ken Lenny get himself into Q3 to knock Aros out. Needs to improve by a good 7 or 8 tenths here. He does not manage to do so. And P11 for Lenny. And also Define is out of the session. He is parked up on the chicane, and Fitz is still doing a few donuts. Right, and so we lose. There we go. Right, there we go. Pierce, top session with a 26.6. Louis second. K Gorniak, Fusion Gamer, Tyler, Bayboy, Deathwing, Stingers, and Aros will all take part in the pole position shootout. Rossi did a 27.1, which was good enough for P5, but he crashed it into the wall, so he'll take no part in Q3. Lenny, Glugel, Defiant, Toe, and Fitz, who only did an interlap, is out of session. So there we go, 9 cars for this pole position shootout. Aros, Katagoniak, Louis, 2 Aston Martins, 2 RBs in here. Fusion Piers, Deathwing, Stingers, Tyler, and Babe Boy, 2 Alpines as well. So none of the faster cars. Well, actually Katagoniak on the Red Bull, but other Red Bull is out. 2 McLarens out. And 2 Ferraris are also out. The Piers looking quite quick tonight around here. Topped the last session and also was fairly quick on those set of mediums for a while, wasn't he? No one could knock him off the top spot. So maybe one of the favourites to win this evening, judging on this form. So yeah, Babe Boy and Dolphin are the only drivers on the grid who have won a race this season. One each. Babe Boy in Hungary a couple of rounds ago, and Dolphin 1 round Mexico in round 3. And obviously Zeno and Benster been dominating the wins since then. So we could see a first win of the season for somebody. Here is Piers on his first lap then. Should have 2 sets of fresh tyres. But you may fancy just using a used set first and then do a fresh set on the second run. Maybe save a fresh set for the race. Or maybe they have 3 fresh sets because they didn't use any in the first session because of the rain. I'm not too sure. There we go, looking pretty tidy lap here from Piers, and it is going to be a 26.8 to start things off. Gamer just behind, 28.5. Not the best of laps there. Maybe on a used set though. Deathwing 27.6 in between those two. K Gorniak straight back into the pits. Maybe some wing damage there Louis 27-2, and Stingers P4 with a 28-0. Here's Aros. Goes ahead of his RB teammate, the Seaman. 27-2. Good banker lap there for Aros as well. Both Astons coming in. Babe Boy looks like it's the next one to start on that. So we'll go on board with Babe Boy then. As mentioned, one of two drivers who have won a race this season on the grid. Expecting to be up there. Being a half, it might be a bit difficult. Way drifting everywhere again. But the house does not look comfortable through sector 1, does it? All night we've seen Babe Boy drift around. And he is also validated on the entry. So will he go again or turn the CRS off? So probably going in to pits. Gorniak is on a lap. The second race of the season for K Gorniak, race now 3 in Mexico, so it's been a while since we last seen Gorniak on track. It's going to be for the Red Bull, it is going to be provisional pole 26.3, good half a second ahead of Piers. Again, it could have been a fresh set. Tyler going to leave it late on, and it looks like Babe Boy is just going to do one more run or so. Back to Fusion Gaming, he is on a lap here, currently bottom of the time runners. and he is 1.6 seconds up on his previous lap. And he goes ahead of his teammate Piers this evening, 26.4. Good lap for Fusion. Definitely on lap now, he's 3/10 up. Looking good so far. Big boy ready to get out. The pit's very sharpish. She is now on the way those exit things. There we go, good lap here from Deathwing, 7/10 up. We'll put him into 26s. And it's going to be 26.9. P4 at the minute for Deathwing. Kegorniak still on provisional pole, so we now head into the business end of this pole position shootout. Everybody now on track. Who is going to be first? Okay, so I think it is going to be, who's behind Deathwing? I think it's Aros. It's currently P6, just needs to improve by a little bit to beat Louis. This is sector 1 split time. He's down now. Down on his time. Needs to find a bit of time. He's going to get a cheeky little slipstream. A minute every second counts for Aros. Not too far away from that P5, but don't think he's going to be moving anywhere. No. Did not improve on his final run here. Stingers next to cross the line. Just behind him, P5 of Stingers. Did we respond to that? Oh, sorry, there's a Tyler behind. He goes to P5. Louis now come around the final corner, and he's up to P4. Two Astons next. Few gamer obviously. No fuel left in that last one, and Piers goes on provisional pole. 26.2, Kegorniak just been knocked off. Here he is in the final corner. Has he improved? He doesn't, so no improvement from Kegorniak, so it's up to Babe Boy. And he went P4, I think. Yep. So there we go, and Pierce snatches it at the death by less than a tenth ahead of Kegorniak, the other Aston Martin on the second row, with Fusion Gamer and Babe Boy joining alongside. Louis P5, Deathwing P6, Tyler will start P7, Stingers and Aros will start P8 and P9. It's an interesting looking grid, that is. And we go at 21:03. So we're back in a minute or so. I'll leave you with the standings. Alright, countdown should be on. Just having a quick look at the old tire strategy. Looks like a mixed bag. Looks like the front of the grid all going on hards, but we'll see if that changes when we get to lights out any second. There we go. So here we go in around 11. We have 5 red lights. It's a short run down into turn 1, and away we go. It's a fairly even start from the front 2. We're heading to turn 1. It's a bit of a dodgy one sometimes around Miami, but looks like everybody has made it through. But no, because there's a Mercedes off that Stinger's being tagged out and been spun around. There might have been Fitzy as well involved in that, but it is Piers, Kate Gorniak, Fusion, Baby Boy is the front 4. Not much change. Out the top, Dolphin up 5 places from the back of the grid already. Fitzy is following them through there as well. There's the possible race strategies. But we all know it's just going to be a medium hard as usual. So Stingers and Glugel losing out in these places there. Possibly damage to Lenny there. I think there is damage to Lenny right end plate. Toe on the softs. Usual, unusual strategy. Oh, and into the wall goes Fusion Gamer, and that's a big bit of wing off there, and that is a safety car from that potentially. I don't think they do safety car for little wing damage to that. Ah, there we go. Lenny's lost full wing. So a bit fortunate for Lenny for the safety car to come out, so we can get a new wing, and also Fusion Gamer, who's actually not gone in. Which is also unusual. Any more wing changes there is for the Mercedes of Fitz Toe just changing his strategy. I'll say a big wing change for Lenny. Full new nose for Lenny. I'm not sure why Fusion Games stayed out. As he comes in next lap, but he would lose 3 places. And he would have if he pitted now, a moment ago. So we'll see if Fusion Game bits here. I mean, it makes sense to just get a new wing and then go on to medium strategy. Just not sure why he waited if he does go in. Right, so he's going to try and brave out the wing damage. He's P3, so he probably wants to hang on to high position in the grid. I'm not sure how it's going to affect him in the long run, but we'll see what happens. Right, safety car should be coming in this lap. Let's move to the front then. Pierce will get us back underway. Everybody weaving to warm up the tyres. Looks like Piers has gone already. Back underway then. For lap 4 of 29. Hopefully we'll get more. Keiko already on the attack. Can't quite make the move. Everybody through this time. Then there's Lenny again, and the safety cars come out again. Lenny and Toe colliding maybe. Lenny, no wing again. Toe also has damage. Fitz is also off the track. That could be a safety car evening, it looks like. Now there's collisions in the midfield. Those things have to come in and serve that time battery. Everyone's staying out again. As the snails come in, as said. And of course, what's that damage? A set of sauce for Lenny, that's a set of sauce for the Stingers also. Right, here we go then, attempt number 2. Lap 7 of 29, the safety car lap so far. So Piers goes a little bit later than he did before, and now it's just Fuse spinning off from the restart now. So he'll be at the back of the grid now. So tries to rejoin safely. And that wing damage, well, not going to be good. So now fully back underway. So So many crashes this time. Stinger's trying around the outside here. Looks like they've made it through this time, but here we go. Pierce in the lead then, Kate Gorniak for company. 1.2 seconds down the road is Babe Boy after that Fusion game of spin at the restart. A bit of action going on. Is that rain I see? Oh, there we go. That is the reason why we're not seeing many pit stops. 95th car, because now it is raining, so all this time spent underneath the safety car has caused the rain to come a bit earlier in the race than drivers expected. I suppose the softs from Lenny and Stingers also. There is Lenny battling it out. Lenny almost breaks into the yellow flag, and it is Dolphin who drives straight into the wall. And he'll be probably forced to put on a set of inters, I'd imagine. No, he's just going to retire from the session. How nice. So good, Kate Gorniak making use of the DRS before it is disabled. And is now the new race leader. Stingers ahead of Toe momentarily. The battle at the back here. Stingers does get through. Does Piers come back with the DRS? Here's it open. Looked like he didn't open it for a second, but oh yeah, good run here. Let's make a move into turn one. Got to make the use of the DRS before it is disabled. Harris going in early. This is a forced pit stop. Have a look. Here's a set of inters. No wing change, so it is an early one for Aros. I don't think it's inters just yet. Can't see those spots, but they're saying it. It's Kate Gorniak slipping already. Sector one. Just about saves it, but it's going to appears a nice run down to turn 11. And retakes the lead on lap 9. Fitz goes ahead of Defiant. Baby Boy hanging on there. There's RB going deep. That was Deathwing and Rossi back out side by side here. A bit of bumping wheels as they try and fight for position. It's like Rossi just forgot Deathwing was on the inside there. Decided to try and take the race line. Deathwing should take that straight back with the DRS. Oh, he gets straight in front of him. A little bit of contact, a bit of debris flying up, but I don't think there's any damage. And goes back up to P6, but I feel like a dive bomb coming on there from Rossi. He does go down the inside. It's not really a dive bomb, but definitely holds on for P6 anyway, as Tyler is ahead of the battle of the Alpines. Side by side through sector 1. Louis losing out in that battle there. Then he'll come to the pits or a set of inters. Get Doesn't look like Rossi's making, Alros is making any inroads on those inters, but we'll keep an eye. Rossi moves back ahead of Deathwing for P6. Pierce still on the lead here as Defiant and Gamer with that wing damage course. Trying to hold on. Hasn't quite got the grip. Looks like K-Gwinnett didn't get the best of runs, or is he? Rapidly closing in. Pierce goes on defensive, but it's no defence. Gets that Red Bull. K-Gwinnett sails past. Big Boy holding on to P4, being chased down by two Alpines. As he held on there, that DRS, but he's made a mistake. So it's going to give Deathwing a good run into turn 1. As Tyler moves ahead, as you see, just ahead of his battle. Now it looks like Louis made a mistake as well. And ghosts momentarily. Or was that Baby Boy? I think it was Baby Boy actually. Losing the car momentarily. The rain getting slightly heavier potentially. You can see Haas sliding around, but we've seen that all night anyway. And Louis got a good run to get back to P4 here. Looks like Pierce is going to retake the lead as well. Stand ball with this. Around the outside. Big Boy trying to stay side by side into the corner, but loses out. Definitely ahead of Rossi this time. Fine, holding off Feud Gamer for P10, and then intermediate runners at the back here, not really making any inroads on those other set of tyres. And here comes K-Gwinnett again to retake the race lead. Sails past the Aston Martin into the braking zone. Pierce getting a good switch back. Lots more grip. K-Gwinnett looked like he had the traction. He brakes a lot earlier than Pierce. Could have maybe gone for that. K-Gwinnett, but allows Pierce to take the lead as the Feud Gamer is off again. And this time it is time to pit. We've got Tyler up to P3. As Big Boy's made a mistake somewhere, or been gobbled up by the DRS at some point. He's now down to P6. Rossi down to P7 also. A bit of a switch round. Stingers picking up the first penalty of the evening for track limits. As here comes Louis in the battle of the Alpines. So it's podium place. Turned in just in time, but he's struggling on the traction as it may be getting a bit wet out here, especially for these hard runners. Tires been going very cold. It's under pressure to get his foot down early because tyre right on his gearbox. DRS still enabled, and we'll retake that. And just behind, Rossi's going to go for the double overtake potentially. Nope. But Deathwing has outbraked himself slightly. Put himself into a half spin. Not a disaster, but he's now down to P7. Seems to be a battle to be watching currently. The Red Bull Blue Bull hunted down Fitz in the Mercedes. K-Gwinnett just sticking to the back of Pierce, who looks strong tonight. Tyler getting on the curb there, making a bit of a meal of just sector 1. It's a track, get in with it. But still not enough for the Inters. No movement this time. car's just going around at the minute, hoping for another safety car. Cade Cornillac got a good run this time, has he? Going for the overtake, it seems. I'm not using the battery at least, but the DRS is closing him in. But not enough, and not enough here. This battle as well, if Tyler makes a mistake, he locks his rears, and that's allowed Louis side by side. And he can quite get the traction down, but Rossi can, he's on the charge on Louis. Rossi goes foot down the inside. Can he make a stick though on the exit? A little bit of wheel banging, still side by side, plenty of room given by both drivers. And Rossi has the line and is ahead of the Alpine up to P4. And smooth there from the Ferrari. And now it does look like it's into weather as Cade Cornillac retakes the lead. I think DRS will be disabled any second now. We'll see up to P3 into the podium place as he overtakes Tyler. And it is now time for the intermediates, I think, because you can see them spots on the track, and that usually is the indicator that it is time for the intermediates. So DRS still enabled, unless I missed the message. Yes, it is still enabled. So it's potentially last chance to use the DRS in this race. Anyone going to pit? Cade Cornillac, the 2 leaders staying out. In goes Tyler, and in goes a few others as well. Can't see who it is. Babe Boy and Deathwing also into pits. So we'll see what the difference is against Louis and Rossi. I think that's going to be quite big. I think they've made a mistake staying out here, and it could even drag Tyler, Deathwing and Baby Boy into the battle for the race lead. So I think they're going to gain a lot of time on the leaders as well. But still, DRS is enabled. Surely any second now it's going to go off. So Tyler will rejoin P8, Babe Boy, and definitely in that bit as well. Overtakes Toe. And we'll see how much that gap comes down. Will the leaders pit now? Lenny's going to the pits, and 10 seconds of him, and it's about to be lapped as well by the looks of things if want to re-stay out. But again, the leaders go around this risky business. You see the Piers struggle on the traction there. I think they might be throwing their race away here. In goes Rossi, Louis stays out as well. Fitz, Glugel, and that's Lenny retiring in the pits. Don't blame it. A few wing smashes and now a lap down. So there goes Tyler then, way ahead of Rossi and Deathwing, who they were racing. No, something's happened here. Deathwing's off. And there's a safety car. Collision with Rossi. Not Rossi, what's going on? I think that was Lenny's car retiring. But yeah, Deathwing out of session. Brings out another safety car. And that is save Cade Cornillac and Piers. And Louis as well. And Define staying out as well, was in P4. Some good luck for him as well. It's nearly going over Delta, it looks like. So in come the leaders then. We'll see where Defiant comes out. He rushes into the pits. Should be behind Tyler and this little group here. So Kagonet will rejoin in the lead. Piers second. Louis just about gets ahead of Tyler, so that was good timing for the front three. That safety car. I think they were in danger of getting undercut there. Defiant will rejoin P8's about where he was. Let's see what happened to Deathwing. Oh no, was that, hang on, was that? Not sure, I don't think Ross is coming out of the pits, and I don't think Deathwing realised, and they just come together. Just looking at it, I don't think it's Rossi's fault, that one. Rossi just coming out of the pits and Deathwing comes on his line and they come together, bounce off Ferrari into the wall. So yes, we'll see what the stewards say. Now, third safety car of this evening. So, and we're back underway. I didn't even realise I said car win. Yeah, back underway. Mess around on the phone. We're in battle for Pier 5 as Piers has dropped down to Pier P4 right now. As we're all on into immediate weather now. Define makes a move there on Babe Boy. Gets up to P6. Everybody's surviving the restart, it seems. Kago still leads us in. Tyler is P2. So we'll see who comes out in the wet weather conditions on top. Piers trying to retake that P3 from Louis. So side by side, also Fitzy trying to get involved here. Down the inside, we go 3 wide into turn 1 almost. Piers right on the Fitzy right on the inside, gonna get switch back. Does Piers, and he does it very nicely indeed. He struggles for grip, enough grip to keep him ahead of Fitz. Some good racing there between those 3. Define just behind these, along with Babe Boy. I see picking up with 3 seconds, only second driver to do so this evening. As these two have broken away, Tyler versus Kate Gorniak, there's a bit scrapping on behind. Allowed these two to get ahead. And here comes Piers holding off Fitz. Fitz has got the inside line for this one, but he's going to be struggling on the traction. And we'll have to settle P4 going into the chicane. So it's all very tight through there. No mistake there from Louis, maybe tagged the ball on the exit. So we head down the main straight again. Fitzy deploying that battery to get ahead. He's up to P3 now. And he's got the inside line. And it's ahead this time of Piers, but again, Piers going for a switch back. Can't quite get the traction down. Has to be very careful. And we'll have to settle down for P4 now. So front 2 getting further and further ahead. Babe Boy right behind Defiant. I'll see if the wet setups, if anyone has any. Let's see if it comes clutch form now. Front 2 getting further and further ahead. Pace strong out there. Out in front, Babe Boy trying to hold off Defiant here. Gets ahead. Back up to P6. There's some cars bashing around in the back here, I think. Too short, just heard the sounds. There is the front 2. No moves going on now. It's quite hard to make a move. No DRS. Legal. Getting ahead there of Rossi, who's going into the pits. Just making some damage for Rossi there. Not too sure. Nice, there's a change of tyres. What's happened there? Was his tyres that bad? No idea why he's pitted there. Anyway. So we have battle for the lead, the battle for the podium. Babe Boy has now dropped off a couple of seconds. Battling Defiant and Glugel. Louis now with a penalty as well, so let's put him outside the podium battle. so hard to get the traction down. Fitz struggling with the traction there as well. See too much overtaking happening now without the DRS. See who's made up the most places from the start. Fitz up 12 places. Tyler at 5s. He hunts down Kay Gorniak for this race win. Going aggressive in sector 1 here. Drifts around these corners along with Piers as well. Looks like he's struggling since the rain. Looks like Lou's got a good run on him as well. He's got the inside line, but Piers now deploying that battery on the outside. Who's going to be late on the brakes? It is going to be Louis, but Piers is enjoying his switchbacks tonight, and that's another one. Can he hold it? Yes, he can. There's a little bit of a bump, and knocks Louis off the traction. Piers up to P4 on track now. Is that glue with damage on the? Have to look in a second. Yes, I think it was. Damage to Glug on the right hand side there, I think. Yeah. But hanging on to that P8. Got Aros and Fusion again hunting them down. And Defiant coming to the pits, so maybe there's a change of strategy here. I think his Inters are going off really quick. Not too short. Onto the mediums, back onto the slicks. Okay. It's a big gamble with only a few laps to go. Needs to dry up pretty quick. Did Rossi go onto this? No, he's onto Inters as well. Louis back ahead of Piers. Ooh, and now Fitz gets the 3 seconds. That's gonna. Oh, he's got the gap at the minute, just about. Hang on to the podium. Piers looking like he's on the comeback trail there. He gets ahead of Louis. He could still be in with a podium shout. Drifting all over the place. I don't think he's going to be able to get the good run that he needs on Gorniak on this one. Babe Boy now picking up a penalty, and that's going to affect his position. Glue, Aros and Fusion just behind. Stinger's going for the 5th, 10th place in a row. Toes on for a good result here. Yeah, no, it's definitely not dry weather conditions. Not sure what that gamble's about, but Tyler's now dropping back. So Kay Gorniak just needs to bring this home, and he will be the victor. A bit of mid-pack action here. Zaros finally gets ahead of Glugel, who has that wing damage. Okay, trying to get the traction down early. He's done well. And he's going to get ahead of Glugel as well. Or is he? Glugel's suddenly got a bit of pace. Down his side, a bit of wheel banging. So get the traction on the inside, he does. And moves ahead of Glugel as well. P8 now. Just need to catch up Varos a bit because I don't want to lose that place to Babe Boy, who's currently got a penalty. He's drifting around sector 1 as well, but Tyler looks like he's caught back up to K Gorniak, put the pressure on. And he picks up another 3 seconds, so that is his well, could be his P4, 5 out the window as well. Tyler's seeing if he can get them run. Yeah, just superior traction in that Red Bull. Out of the corners. Don't give Tyler a chance of Glugel now. Picks the penalties. They're flying in now. These penalties. Not much else going on. Just a battle for the lead. Look how much time Gorniak next to them. Long straight. We've got more tyres sector 1 because that's where he caught him up last time. Let's see if he has more of a wet weather setup on. It doesn't look like it is. He's sliding around everywhere. Maybe just well, he's going to lose P2 potentially if he's not too careful. Fitz and Louis do have penalties out. But it looks like K Gorniak has this in the bag. You just need to bring it home. Yeah, as I said, not much else going on. Define gets ahead of Rossi, who has no wing. Too late now for a safety car. As it does, looking at the track now, it does look like it's now switching back to the dry weather, but it's a bit too late. Fitz has caught back up to Tyler in the Alpine. Sting is now in danger of losing that P10 to toe. Another penalty. It does look like it's dried up. Might see some DRS on the final lap. Oh, there we go, just on cue. Perfect timing for Fitz because he'll fly by now with that DRS. And now maybe Tyler maybe shouldn't have put on the drifting show through sector 1 because now DRS is enabled. He may have had a chance of winning this race. DRS actually within for the final race. We've got Fusion Gamer, And down Aros P7. Oh, and there goes Tyler. He is round. Oh, and unsafely joins the track. Now just about avoids him. Oh, there we go. There's your answer. There's a puncher. So with the track drying up, tyres just overheated, I suppose, and blew up. So driver's got to be careful of that now. So we head to Kegorniak. Who has driven a good race tonight. So a lot of safety cars involved in this race, but he was always up there battling with Pierce, and is going to win comfortably in the end in the Red Bull, as it should be, in the fastest car. Well done, Kegorniak. Fitz is going to finish P2. And Louis looks like he might hold on to P3. No, Pierce is going to snatch it. A deserved podium for Pierce, I think. So close finish between Fusion and Aros. I missed that, sorry. Fusion Gaming gets ahead. And Sting is going to finish P10 again for the 5th time in a row. He's finished P10 in 6 of his 9 races this season. Define is going to finish P11. Tyler with his broken car trying to finish the race with no wing and 3 wheels. As he tries to face the right way. And we'll finish just about. Unlucky for Tyler. It's on for a podium maybe. Before that puncture. So there we go. Kegorniak is the winner tonight. Fitz and Piers will join him on the podium. Louis, good race from him tonight. Babe Boy, Fusion, Aros, Glugel, Cho, and Stinger is the top 10. Defiant P11, Tyler P12, Rossi P13, Deathwing, Lenny, and Dolphin are the DNFers. Yeah, we'll end it there. I think, where is next week? We are at Qatar next week. 4 rounds left of the season. And we shall see you then. Good night.
This is the battle of the late breakers, and Elite Risk gets it. Oh, what a move by Elo. That is not a place you overtake. No, he's side by side of him. They're going to go around the outside now to Pissy.
Gets to the outside, around the outside of turn one, and he does indeed take the lead.
This is the battle of the late breakers, and Elite Risk gets it. Oh, what a move by Elo. That is not a place you overtake. No, he's side by side of him. They're going to go around the outside now to Pissy.
Gets to the outside, around the outside of turn one, and he does indeed take the lead.
This is the battle of the late breakers, and Elite Risk gets it. Oh, what a move by Elo. That is not a place you overtake. No, he's side by side of him. They're going to go around the outside now to Pissy.
Gets to the outside, around the outside of turn one, and he does indeed take the lead.